Okay, guys. We have a couple of options. Hello, everyone. Hello, Crystal, South Hall, Norman. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I appreciate you making it official with such a fancy name. I love it. Crystal, Crystal, South Hall, Norman. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We appreciate you, sis. Um, Guys, we have some options. Okay. I'd like to see a 1 for Nesto and a 2 for Mr. Bradley. We can always revisit this. We can always revisit the testimony, but we are back in court. Former law partner Terrence Bradley testifies about Fulton DA Fonnie Willis and Nathan Wade. Um, it started maybe it started about 30 some minutes ago. I don't know. I don't know what's going to be happening. Nathan is sitting at the table. Um, we can listen to a little bit and see what's the deal. And then go on to the Nesto. I'm seeing I'm almost feeling like it's a split. It's always 50-50. One is the Nesto, one's Nesto. We don't near it was 200 people and there's probably like 25 votes. Okay, we can go with Nesto and then we can come back upon the replay and see what's what. I do not have a problem with that. A quick 2, then a 1. A quick 2, then a 1. Hi, gossip, rumor, and innuendo. Hello. Hey, what's going on? Okay. All right, let's see. We'll dip for like 3 minutes. Let's take a 3-minute dip.
To be recalled, and but if it is, then that is something you can take up. All right, Mr. Bradley, through his attorney, had informed me that he would be here today in person. I don't see him in the gallery. Do we know if he's out in the
He's
hallway?
always was he at another dental appointment today?
All right, if we could call for Mr. Bradley.
Mr. Bradley's probably still feeling some type of way about girl. Here he comes. Look at him. Look at you. At least his suit fits better on today.
That's fine.
From a fashion perspective, he's still giving big booty and big hips for a man, which is never cute unless that's just what you like. Okay. But his suit is fitting much better than the first time. I guess he didn't realize he was going to be on the national stage. Sir was giving that he was about to explode out of his suit. Okay. Wide hips is not cute on a man at all. Wide hips is all about the ladies. Men don't need hips. They don't need hips or big butts. Okay. Men that are in shape can have a bubble butt, like a little bubble, but not wide, right? Am I speaking to anybody here in the chat?
Scott will swear you in again.
And it does not look like we have the same secretary. The secretary is different. I actually have the same top knot right now. Look at the secretary is recording. He's being sworn in. All right, guys, what we'll do, let's just go handle our business and then we can come back and watch this upon the replay. Because I know you guys want to get to the important business at hand of Nesto. That's what y'all want. Okay, we're gonna get to y'all want to talk some Nesto. Hi, Chanel. Hello, hi, sis. Hello to Facebook. If you're on Facebook, hit the like button for me. That way I know you're out there. If you are on Facebook, hit the like button. Otherwise, YouTube, you know what to do. Hit the like button for me. Let's see. Wow, you guys are good. You guys know how to handle that business. Sir is
Terrence Bradley, Terrence.
Sir,
Bradley.
this is the problem for Mr. Bradley. We already know how he came to be sitting in the hot seat. He went running his mouth to Miss was it Ashley? Miss Ashley. he went running his mouth to this chick in text messages, dropping Nate's business to be gossipy. I don't think he ever planned in a million years that he would be in such hot water with this whole thing. Because I think he probably, if he knew what he knows now, I think he would have kept his mouth shut. What do you guys think? Still doesn't look happy.
It's starting, or when it started.
All right, we'll get back into this. We'll get into it. If you guys want to watch this later tonight, we can. You guys, if you guys missed, we had a watch party. No, was it a watch party? No, it wasn't a watch party. It was a girl, it was a readathon. Okay. You know how you had like the marathon read-alongs in elementary school and all the teachers were reading books all day? That's what I felt like I was doing. But we were reading Rodney Jones versus Old Nasty P. Diddy. Okay. Any of you guys who are members, check the community posts. You've got the link. It's also on Patreon. I will post the document onto Patreon, but if you want to know about that old nasty, my God, Diddy is awful. Now there are people who are reading it, but we read it absolutely unedited and exactly the way it was written and showed all the pictures and everything. Now, I didn't really see any, there was no like corn, ORN, but it was, I mean, it's definitely graphically salacious. It's giving one of those, what are those books? It was giving one of those books, those sex novels that they have out. Who's that guy? He's very popular. One of my good girlfriends, she loves to read those books like in a day or two. And your commentary is hilarious. Thank you, Miss HLS. One of my good friends, she loves to read, and she even goes to like these conferences where people who love to read these novels, like the African American mysteries and like the erotica novels. Yeah, Zane. Yes, it was reading like a naughty Zane book. Okay, like Zane got essayed. Okay. It was very naughty and very, very much giving naughty. Okay. Very much giving naughty, naughty, naughty. So I'm sorry. I just knew. I was like, we're going to have to take this offline. This can't even be on YouTube. I'm not trying to lose my channel over these rich folk. Okay. I'm sitting up here. I don't have time to mess with these people. Okay. Even though it's a lawsuit and all that stuff. No, not today. All right. Anyway, we'll get back. Mr. Bradley he looks upset as usual. We're gonna put Sir out of his misery for right now, and we're gonna just go on over and handle and get into this. Now we already know the Dion situation. We already know what was going on because we watched the Nesto hearing from a week or so ago. We watched his hearing on June 26th, right? We already watched that. So we already knew Nesto, and I'll say it again because it's my opinion of what I think is going on here. Nesto is definitely tampering. Nesto is reaching out to his daughter. Nesto is trying to get phone numbers for his ex-wife. Nesto is potentially trying to reach out to his daughter's mothers. Nesto saw on the sheet, on the bonding order, that there was a reference to his children, and that's it, and that's all. Like I think Sir knows he's in trouble, and he knows that whatever has been done that can't be undone at this moment is he's having to account for. So this is some of it. He's talking about his damn 25 acres and all this mess. So let's talk about it. And if you're here for the first time, we make frequent stops. I do commentary, I read questions, and we talk about what's going on. If you want to watch this uninterrupted and free of commentary, questions, and all of the things, you can do that with this link. This is posted on a channel called Phone Calls from Prison, which is a YouTube channel we love to watch. This is the latest video from Phone Calls from Prison, which is a prison call from Nesto Williams. Okay, and the dates are provided accordingly. Anyway, let me see. Did I put the link for this? I think I did. I put it in the look at. I hope this is it with tampering and calling. Okay. Nesto is tampering and call. I guess I did this last night. I'm like, okay. All right. Let's get into it.
This
I was
video
like, I did all
contains
that.
3 calls made by Nesto while in Cobb County Jail. They are from June 26th and June 27th, 2023. In this first call, you will hear Nesto talk to Sonia about one of his daughters and Shirley's daughter. Take a listen.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I just called back because I thought they was shutting down.
Oh.
Yeah. So, no, I ain't calling him, man. It's a video. It's 2 videos I need for him to get. I told him to send that shit to you 6 months ago to you. He ain't found it. Ain't got it. Send it to you yet. Glad I sent it to my other friend, so I'm hoping he got it in his telephone. In his telephone.
Mm-hmm.
So they're trying to use my family against me and business people against me. That's what I see.
Really? They mentioned that in court?
No, I know the names. I know the names. Told me to stay away from.
Oh, you talking about when they said conditions of the bond, they named off people?
Yeah.
They're trying to call them people victims.
Yes. So that's what they're trying to do. I figured it out. So you could look it up and you could see for yourself.
Okay, let's see if I could pull it up.
So the name. So I said that's not why I need to get that today from him to see everything going on. That's why they don't want me to contact or be around these people because trying to use them against me. Yeah. So the same people, some of the same people, those people was on when the condition of the bond back in December, January. You know what I'm saying? So those people worked for me. So now it took you 6 months to do that part to come to this far.
I wonder who is he saying worked for him?
Yeah. Then they say, oh, they coming forth now. Everybody's coming.
Hold on a second. So who worked for you? Okay. That's what I want to know. Who worked for you? Because at the end of the day, hold on a second, guys. Here we go. He wants to say people work for him. It said specifically, he said he saw the sheet, right? So you saw the document and it said you are to have no contact directly or indirectly with the victim's family, professional, personal, or close associates by phone, mail, email, or a third party, including a victim's workplace, church, home, or daycare. If you encounter the victim, you must leave immediately and must not come within. And this was from when? June 26, 2023. Filed with the clerk of courts, okay? As it regards to this case right here, 23 CP 215-407, which has since been dismissed. However, this was the hearing he's talking about. And who does he ask Sonia to call? He asked Sonia to call Laverte, which is at the end of the call. And what does he ask Laverte to do? He wants Laverte to call her sister, One of the people that's listed on here, right? And then he says they're trying to turn my business people. Who's the business people? Brianna Jordan? She worked for you? Deborah Johnson? Sheridan Strawberry didn't work for you or her kids. Olivia Washington, did she work for you? Her name was on one of those Harley Davidsons. And Erica King, did Erica King work for you? Who worked for you on this sheet, Mr. Nesto? Somebody worked for you on this sheet? Melody or Gail? Alasia? He's a mess. I mean, to be so blatant in the tampering is kind of crazy. Let me find where I was. Just a second, guys. Am I over here? A couple of you sent me that interview that Charleston White did recently. So let me just talk about that for a second. Some of you guys watched the Charleston White did an interview with somebody from like Say Cheese magazine, Say Cheese TV. Look, I don't there's the comment section. You know, I normally don't get too deep into the comment section because people say what they want to say down there and they have every right to. I feel like I could believe some things that Charleston White had to say. I think he might just be a little sketchy on details because we got to remember everybody is not studying this case, right? Now, what does he know about Erica King versus Shirley Strawberry versus Sonia? I don't know if Erica King has done any interviews on you guys. I might have FedEx coming to the door in a second, so I might have to put y'all on hold for just a second because I just saw them go down the street and I think they're turning around because I'm in a cul-de-sac. Anyway, I just don't know. I don't know. I think that his story seemed very believable until he started giving certain details that I think some of the details were a little sketchy towards the end when he talked about interviews, when he talked about I think some people got a little bit of his story confused, like when he was talking about when he went over to Erica King's house and she went upstairs and came down in some booty shorts. He didn't say that Shirley came down in some booty shorts. He said Erica King came down in some booty shorts. Okay. I don't know. I could believe that he believes his story. I don't know. I don't know enough about Charleston White to call him a liar or whatever. His story did seem believable to me. I think he was sketchy on some of the details. Because we listen to this stuff almost every single day. A lot of us, we know the players, we know the dates, we know how some things went down. I don't know if he has pieced all of this together because keep in mind, some of this stuff, according to him, happened to him. We have had the privy to watch it play out. You understand? So I don't know. Sometimes when people are telling the truth, you can almost expect for them to not always have all the details 100% because they don't know everything. They only know what they know, right? Rather than someone who, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I found it was interesting. He tells a good story. Okay. So I'm gonna leave it like that. So yes, I have watched the Charleston White interview. I thought it was interesting. It is interesting and all of those things. I just don't have any comment about it just yet. So I'm just still kind of like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm still processing it. I guess that makes more sense, right? Anyway, okay, let's get back into it.
Who's everybody? That makes no sense, what you're saying.
It makes no sense.
So Yeah,
But again, like I feel like every time you go to court, he just bluff because
And this is the day after he went to court. So he went to court on June 26th. This is June 27, right? So just keep in mind, he just went to court. The judge just told him what not to do, right?
he want to make it look like it's all so bad to keep you in jail for whatever reason. He wants you to stay in jail,
right.
and then they want to make up cases to try to, you know, satisfy the lies he told in court.
Yeah.
This is my point. Is I don't even think Erica King has done any interviews. He said she's done some interviews. She hasn't done any, but like I said, he's probably sketchy on details because this I don't know where he got that Erica King was doing interviews. I'm going to be honest. He may have heard that somebody was doing interviews and maybe assumed it was Sonya because keep in mind Sonya's out here on some disinformation campaign. So people don't, there are people out here who dip in and dip out. They don't know who people are. They don't know what's going on. Um, it's not even worth talking about because I don't want to confuse anybody, but there are people out here who don't know what's going on. They don't know what has gone on. And if you tune in to certain places, you could potentially get bad information, right? So we don't know what Charleston White knows and what he doesn't know. We don't know who he heard. We don't know that he sat and saw an interview. He may have just heard there were interviews and he could have assumed it was Erica King, right? So that's why I said his interview as far as what happened to him, it sounds like it could very well be like, okay, I could see that happening. Now, when he wanted to get into the details about the operation, we don't know what he knows about the operation. I know that when the police were interviewing him, they had to ask him what he experienced and what happened, right? Now, what he's trying to put together as to what actually was happening, we don't know if he's got that right or not. And we don't know if the police actually told him what they think is happening or not. He could just be putting it together. I'm not really sure. That's why I'm not really big on speaking on his interviews because he is a victim who doesn't sound like he knows everything that's going on. So rather than to try to take his story because he's on YouTube and think that what he's saying really makes sense, I kind of think that what he said could really have happened, but I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. So it's an interesting story. And like I said, he's a very good storyteller. And I mean that from a standpoint, he can tell a story. It was very interesting. And he has a particular style. But as far as the details, because I'm following this case and not just watching an entertaining interview, I don't want to really start repeating things he's saying because his details are not 100%. So hopefully that kind of makes sense. I haven't seen the interview. There is no interview. What interview? There is no interview with Erica King Rothschild. There is not one. Yeah, there is not one. There is not one. Not that I've seen. And she can't be on social media, so there probably won't be one. He said something about an interview. I don't like I said, he could have been talking about Sonya, but has he could have someone could have said Nesto girl did the interview. You never know. It could have been heard on a corner. We don't know how he's getting his information. Someone could have said Nesto's girl. They could have said anything. And he could have assumed it was Erica, but it was Sonya. You see what I'm saying? We don't really know. That's why I'm not getting into his interview because just stuff like this, trying to figure out and explain the disinformation and all that. I'm not getting into it. That's why I try to stick with the videos and the actual accounts of what we know happened rather than the people who are speculating what happened. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm not even getting into it. Like I said, Charleston White tells a very good story, and I'm gonna leave it right there. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of my official answer on the Charleston White interview. He doesn't know enough of the details, and people who don't know the details and aren't like invested as much as we have watched and know, I'm not even gonna mess with it. So
I got to get that video from him. Yeah, I got to get that of him. I got to get that video from him, from my daughter.
Your
Yeah.
daughter has it?
No, I got to get it from him. His videos of her when I was trying to get her off the street.
Mm-hmm.
She bipolar and schizophrenia. I tell you that.
Your young one. Your youngest daughter, right? The one that was missing?
No, not her. The other one. The one. She's older. She's older. She's like.
So allegedly, Laverte is a gynecologist. I hate to say, why don't I believe that? Um, Maybe she is a gynecologist. I don't know, but a gynecologist is a medical doctor. And my father was a medical doctor, and I've heard Laverte talking about clocking in and clocking out. I've heard her talking about certain things that don't sound like she is a medical doctor, or I don't know what she's working. I don't know what she does, but it's not giving medical doctor to me. Um it just doesn't. So I don't know what this woman does or doesn't do, just by the way. Um and then he's talking about the other one who allegedly he was trying to get her off the streets, and she's bipolar and schizophrenic, but he took the time to video her, and that video is going to exonerate him, which I don't get it. Like, this family, she works in a medical, so maybe she works at a gynecological practice. Maybe she is a medical assistant in a gynecology practice. Um, Nurse practitioner is still not giving, not saying it's not possible. She's in the military. I'm sure she's an intelligent woman. Um, I'm not sure it's giving nurse practitioner either. Um, Nurse practitioners are damn near doctors. I mean, that's a elevated RN to the highest extent almost. Okay. I just maybe I've not heard her, like, people who are that embedded in medicine. I don't hear that dialogue in the conversations that I've heard with Laverte. So, oh, you guys, hold on a second. What happened? Oh man. I pulled up the guy, Edward Kadim. Hold on. I'll find it. Uh y'all, why are we so distracted off this? Okay. We're gonna get back into this. EDOUARD. The man who was his bunk. Okay, let me show you guys this real quick. This is the man that was over there at the damn assisted living place. Oh, nasty. This person here. Okay. Born in 1949, black male, 5'5", 172 pounds. Abuse, neglect, elder, disabled. He is over in Augusta State medium security prison. Maximum possible release is 2047. Currently serving, active. His known aliases: state of Georgia, criminal attempt felony in 2021. Violation in other states, law, abuse, neglect, elder. And then his incarceration date was 10/17/23. So when Nesto was talking about his friend, I guess he said somebody was a doctor or something like that. Whatever he said, sir did get his little swift justice, and sir is over there doing his time that he mentioned. This was one of Nesto's bunkies, guys. All right. This was the guy that was over there wreaking havoc over there at the assisted living. So I did find him for y'all. A shame. He is for shame. Okay. Absolutely for shame. Okay.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's 30.
No, she's like 36, 37. She might be 37. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when they called her name yesterday, I knew.
Thank you, Ken
I knew
VC. I
what she was.
appreciate you making it official.
I said they going that
Oh,
cold.
what?
Yeah.
Do
So
you deal with her at all?
no, I don't deal with her. I ain't talked to her in 4 years. I ain't seen her in 5 years at all.
Wow.
She just hates my guts and she hates the other people's guts. And never met them.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, absolutely.
So the other people guts is probably Shirley. He says she's jealous of her siblings, but remember, Shirley said that one of his daughters was hacking into her account, her Instagram. So I don't know if that's the one that was doing it, but we also, in the last call with Dre, remember he asks him, has he talked to Miles? And he says, she'll be calling me soon. She'll turn 21 and I expect her to probably find me on Facebook or reach out to me whenever. But he can't even talk to her till she's 21 years old.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. So it is what it is.
You think her mother was in her ear her whole life growing up talking negative shit? Because
Oh,
sometimes parents do.
absolutely. Oh, yeah. All the time. Yeah. But that case, she wanted me to be back in my life, and I didn't want her back in my life. I didn't trust her because she stole $750 from me.
$750,000. Nesto, why are you lying? Where did you get $750,000 from? I'm gonna have to find my lie on that one. That is a whole lie, boy.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Yeah, exactly, Lonnie. Nurse practitioners are elevated. They're not. I don't know. I don't know what Laverte does. She's quiet and soft spoken, and she's whatever she is, right? Um, it just seems like this family has had a lot going on, and Laverte has 3 children. She appears, I don't know if she's a single mother or not. She's under 40, and I mean, if she was able to do all of that and have 3 children and either is married now or all of that, I mean, I have to hand my hat off to her, because to be military, 3 children, all of these things, I'm just not sure. I'm just gonna be honest, especially Nesto's children. I'm just gonna be honest now. And then there's something that they said something about the first baby mom, which may be Laverte's mom, gave the baby to the second baby mom. That they've dealt with a lot of girl, Nesto's glasses, seriously. Nesto is surrounded by those type of inmates because that's how that's how they're housed. Inmates are kept separate according to their crimes. So of course he was over there with the creep, because he's got creepy charges. Nesto's sitting over there trying to pretend like he doesn't have creepy charges. He's little does he know he's with everybody else who got creepy charges. Thank you for saying that. Absolutely. He didn't just end up with that type of criminal just because. He ended up with that type of criminal because that's who he is too. Absolutely.
Yeah. So I didn't want to deal with her anymore. Period.
I wouldn't either.
What do you say?
I wouldn't either.
His daughter Miles.
I didn't want to deal with her anymore. But my oldest daughter, after she found out, my oldest daughter called me, oh, deal with her, Dad, please deal with her. She looked. No, when she found out, she knew I was going out to move out of state and shit. She tried to use that to run.
Mm-hmm.
So here I go. Well, all right, so I'm going to give her one more chance. And didn't know she was on probation. Didn't know none of that. A year and a half later, on probation. So I said, well, you can't get yourself together. Let's just move back. No, I don't do that. But she found out that Georgia don't expedite. Not Georgia, but Cali don't expedite. So she just said, fuck probation. So I figured that out. So, but I gave her a lot of chances. I just don't fuck with her no more. But I didn't know how to deal with that schizo and bipolar shit. I didn't know nothing about it.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't know how.
He said they shitted me out of not 700. No, didn't he say $750,000?
Be back in my life, and I didn't want
Hold
her.
on, because that's important.
I said they going that
Cool.
cold.
Cases to try to, you know, satisfy the lies he told in court.
Yeah,
So,
I
You
gotta
said
get
maybe
that
even.
video from him. Yeah, I gotta get that of him. I gotta get.
Hold on. We're just gonna be extra quiet now because we got to get through these calls. And now look who wants to act up.
of course.
Yeah, then they say, oh, they coming forth now. Everybody's coming to forth now. Who's everybody? That makes no sense. What you're saying?
Oh.
Makes no sense.
So, yeah.
But again, like I feel like every time you go to court, he just bluff because he want to make it look like it's all so bad to keep you in jail for whatever reason. He wants you to stay in jail,
Right.
and then they want to make up cases to try to, you know, satisfy the lies he told in court.
Yeah.
Sonia makes me so sick.
Yeah, I gotta get that of him. I gotta get that video from him, from my daughter.
The daughter has it.
No, I gotta get it from him. It's videos of her when I was trying to get her off the street. She bipolar and schizophrenia. I tell you that.
Your young one, your youngest daughter, right? The one that was missing.
No, not her. The other one. The one. She's older. She's older. She's like.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
She's 30.
No, she's like 36, 37. She might be 37. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when they called her name yesterday, I knew who she was. I said they going that cold.
What?
Yeah.
So do you deal with her at all?
No, I don't deal with her. I ain't talked to her in 4 years. I ain't seen her in 5 years at all.
Wow.
She just hates my guts and she hates the other people's guts, and never met them.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, absolutely.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. So it is what it is.
You think her mother was in her ear her whole life growing up talking negative shit? Because sometimes parents do.
Oh yeah. All the time. Yeah. But that case, she wanted me to be back in my life, and I didn't want her back in my life. I didn't trust her because she stole $750 from me.
$750,000.
I didn't want to deal with her anymore. Period.
I wouldn't either.
What do you say?
I wouldn't either.
Yeah. So I didn't want to deal with her anymore. But my oldest daughter, after she found out, my oldest daughter called me. Oh, deal with her, Dad. Please deal with her. No, when she found out, she knew I was going out to move out of state and shit. She tried to use that.
Nesto doesn't have no $750,000.
Here I go. Well, all right. So I'm gonna give her one more chance.
You guys are too funny.
She's on probation.
He said 750,000.
Year and a half later, on probation. So I said, well, you can't get yourself together. Let's just move back. No, I don't do that. But she found out that Georgia don't expedite. Not Georgia, but Cali don't expedite. So she just said, fuck probation. So I figured that out. So, but I gave her a lot of chances. I just don't fuck with her no more. But I didn't know how to deal with that schizo and bipolar shit. I didn't know nothing about it.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't know how to deal with that, period. I tried, but luckily, every time I dealt with her, I always kept her ass on film.
You guys roll it back. We're not going to argue about it. It's okay. It could be whatever it is. he said she took some money from him and he's not fucking with her anymore. So whether it's 750,000 pennies on, look, whatever it is, that's what it said. It also said, I know CC can be wrong. CC's not right all the time, but he says, he's got a lazy. We don't have to argue it, guys. It's okay. It could be $750. That would even let's leave it at 750. Let's leave it at $750 because that would just make it that he's just that petty. That a whole father stops talking to his daughter for $750. It's that petty and it's just that ghetto. Okay. So it could be $7.50. I don't care. It's not my money. So it'll be what it is. If you guys care to run it back, just run it back. It's fine. It's fine with me. It could be anything. He said she took some money and he don't mess with her anymore. So it's okay.
I
You
kept on.
silly.
No,
Do you imagine
Right.
do you
man, look
imagine
here, man.
having to fact check the transcription? Do you imagine when and if the day comes that he ever has to sit on the stand and they have to figure out what in the hell Sir just said? Sonia's Life just donated 5 memberships. Okay. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. I wish someone could donate 750,000 memberships. We would have way more than we need. We'd have made way more people. Okay, look at this. Okay, Sonia's Life. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you for doing that damn thing and gifting Bougie Gang, Houston Foodie, Penelope, Mindful Meditation, Blessings, Jesse. Who else? And Nesto's glasses. Guess what? You got gifted. Okay, you got gifted.
But you know what? When you can't trust people, you can't keep them in your life, no matter who they are to you. If I don't trust you, I can't have you in my life. Period.
Yeah, I don't trust you. I don't
Yeah,
trust
I
you.
don't
Yeah.
trust you.
So I got to get that. I got to get that video from him because everything I did, I sent it to him and my other friend to make sure, and I sent it to the other half too, so that they'll know I have to protect me and anything kicked off.
Right.
Yeah. So he got to find those 2 videos. He got to go in his iCloud. He got to find that shit and send it to you. So I got to have that. So maybe sometime there I gotta, if you don't mind, I gotta call him and tell him to do that because he told me,
No problem.
I'm gonna get you some money over there. I have it by next week. I ain't got, man, I don't want to hear that shit. Then he said, well, maybe you're supposed to be sit down for a reason, bro. I
Why
want
do
some money.
people say that?
Man, listen, because they copped out. They don't know how to handle their own situation. So, all right.
Nesto can't listen to like positive discourse, like Lamont saying, "Hey, maybe this happened for a reason. Get your rest." Da 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 da. God, you know what I mean? Whatever. He doesn't even want to hear any of that. Nesto just wants to hear, "Yeah, that's right. They trying to just they coming for you. They just want to keep a black man down. They just, all that mess. Look." That's what Nesto likes to hear. That's what Nesto likes to hear. Any of that other type of trying to get him to a different type of headspace, he wasn't here for it. He don't want to hear that. Thank you so much, JMM55. Thank you for gifting. Thank you for gifting a friend. Okay. Lonnie, you got gifted. Lonnie, that went right to you, Lonnie. Thank you so much, JMM55. I appreciate you. Thank you. Look at that.
I really want to talk to my brother because he on some bullshit. He ain't gonna, he can't come together with me. That's all I was trying to say this whole time. So I haven't called my boy yet because I'm waiting to see what's gonna happen this evening. But
Yeah, he doesn't.
allow it to be. Then I can.
You're right. High five. He does not. He repels it.
I can go for that. Yeah, I can go from there. So and then move more people in here. I'm getting bored as a motherfucker. Yeah.
You need some magazines?
Yeah. First, I want to talk with you too. I need to talk to
What I
you.
do?
You ain't did
Oh,
nothing. I mean,
what I do?
you ain't did nothing. I'm just no. I gotta see what's going on. I gotta understand what's happening here in my life. My life has been spent like a motherfucker right now. You know what I'm saying? I know it's all gonna be good. I know it's gonna come later because I done been through worse shit than this. Maybe I have. No, I
It's the
take that back.
worser for me.
Yeah, I have. But not like this. See, the one thing I ain't doing, I'm not going to prison for that goddamn that paper shit, that kid shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna take that because I didn't do that shit. So I'm not gonna sit here and take something I didn't do. To me, that's like murder. That's like murder. You know what I'm saying? And that's not in my spirit. So I'm not gonna let nobody convince me try to tell me that here. Now, I'm not. Now, on some other shit, motherfuckers say kick out. Okay, let's see what's real, what ain't real. Okay, now, and what else? I don't know. But I ain't
Okay.
get that shit.
If it doesn't involve kids, it doesn't, it's possible. Something got missing, some sort of scam. Yeah, I mean that could be me. That could be me. But I mean the kid stuff, that's worse than anything. I that's just not even in my spirit. But yeah, anything else? Yeah, that I mean that could be me. I mean I've been known to get into some shit. Okay.
Shit.
Okay.
So when it comes down to that shit right there, I'm not going to prison for that shit. I'm
Okay.
not. So I'm telling you that straight up front. And another thing, that step, that motherfucker hated me so bad. She hated me so goddamn bad. I didn't realize it, but I realized it. But I'm glad I documented all my shit. Yeah. Got her ass on goddamn.
Really?
Yeah, I documented
Your
everything.
son said she's crazy.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Your
son
son
said,
said she's crazy. So you're sitting on the phone with Dion talking about Sheridan. Okay.
I stay away from her. She crazy. She on some baddie shit. She had told my father she was gonna do everything in her power to fuck they shit up.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Mm-hmm.
But I got a question. It is another thing. They say, man, that's why I just like my face together. Then when I talk to people, I like to have my face together, and I like to have a second ear or eyes of what is going on here. Now, the man said, yeah, we ain't go forward with the indictment because you can't even go forward with the indictment if you have everything together. That is the dumbest thing in the world. If you got your shit together, go ahead on and do what you got to do. Right?
Right. Because he's talking strong like you got it.
But that ain't what he's saying. He's saying that they're trying to say, well, we got more coming. So you got more coming. But how is that going to back up for that? That don't make sense to me. That shit makes no fucking sense to me.
Because that's him buying time. Like every time he go to court, he keeps saying, well, I got some interviews and we got more charges coming and we're going to get him with the RICO. And then they go to court and the next time and we got more charges. Well, where the charges from 5 months ago? Where them at? Where the charges from a year ago when you said the same shit in court a year ago? Where is that at?
See, I don't like to assume. I don't like to assume shit either. I don't like to do that. Because that's not good to me. Facts is good to me. You know what I'm saying? Facts is good to me.
Only time I ever heard her challenge him was when she was reading the arrest warrants and she asked him about where he was when he was supposed to be over there with Melody Scretchen. Okay. That's the only time I've ever really heard her ask a question is when she was questioning him about the women that he had been dealing with. That's the only time. So thank you for bubbling that up. And thank you for 1 month supporting. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate you. She is a unequivocal cosigner. She co-signed and cap on everything. Anything and everything he does, she co-signed and caps for him, period.
Just assuming shit, that's why I don't like doing. When you get to talking, I'll be trying to cut you off because I don't want you to assume anything. I want you to have your facts together. That's all. So when you see these videos, if he still got it, if he don't, I'll call my best friend. I know he got him. I know he got
That's fine. You're going to have character witnesses. That's all.
Yeah.
You can have character witnesses all day long that can vouch for a person's character.
Yeah. Well, he ain't gonna get hit about 5. Yeah, about 5 o'clock.
That makes her sound so stupid. That last sentence. You gonna have character references. You gonna have character references that can vouch for your character. She sounds so dumb.
Well, so it's cool. Yeah.
That's cool.
What time? About 12. What time I call you back when you're fully awoke?
All
You got yourself
felons.
together for yourself.
Sad.
Let's talk about fun. I don't know.
Are you laughing? Are you laughing?
No, I love
So
you.
exciting.
Yeah, that's cool. It's crazy. Just call me
She
back
is
whenever
laughing. She gets
whenever
a thrill out of
if you
this.
can't
She's
call me back after
enjoying
your
this.
visit, call me, and you feel like you need to talk, call me before then. It's on you.
Yeah,
However you feel.
yeah, I know, if you can, because I know you got a lot in your mind. I definitely get him. I need to get that video. I need to get my shit together so I can present that, and I need to go ahead and work on this public defender. I need to go work on this public defender. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was out, I can get me a lawyer. Because I know what kind of lawyer gonna represent me. Because I'm gonna do my research. I can't research nothing in here for the best for me.
I can research for you, but I mean, if you get a public defender, they're gonna, and I just if I gotta work with them, I'll work with them. You don't call me between 1 and 1:30. I got a phone interview with this company.
Okay, all right, I won't. Okay, I won't.
But anytime after 1:30, if you feel the need, or just call me after your visit.
Her 1:30 phone interview, but this was all in the midst of her opening a club and a restaurant and gay bar and all of these things. Now all of a sudden you're doing 30-minute phone interviews. Okay.
I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, because I need to. Yeah. So.
But I did text them.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, the man said. That's what he said. Oh, I'm not going to disclose that. When he asked me, well, you let the other
That's fine. You get transcripts on all of that because all of that stuff is recorded. Every court hearing is recorded. So, and I told him that we need to get transcripts from all her hearings.
Wow.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to talk about anything.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure. Okay, so where your headspace at?
He don't want to talk about it because he knows he's not across the board with his convictions on things. He's going hard on you and light on her for whatever reason.
Right.
And I feel like it's because she done went and lied and try to put everything on you because it's a lot of people out here that save yourself, fuck everybody else. Let me make it look like it's all on this person.
Well, it ain't shit.
And they sit there and they suck it up. And they sit there and they be like,
There's nothing to lie on. It's not that serious. The shit ain't that serious.
Yeah, but the thing of it is you can lie at first, and then it's a matter of trying to find the evidence to back up. You get me? And a lot of times, like these people that get convicted wrongfully, they have evidence that support innocence, but they look past that and still want to go for a conviction.
All right, let me say this. The Charleston White thing. So Charleston White alleges that when he came to Atlanta, Erica King had him sign some sort of contract where it was like maybe it was some sort of talent management type contract, right? Because he says that they were able to basically take his first YouTube channel. They took his YouTube channel to the point where I guess they had a management deal and they took his YouTube channel. They took his revenue. So I'm not sure if they were able to claim the rights to his channel, they pulled his revenue or what. But they basically had signed him to some sort of a talent management deal. And she booked him on his first job. And you guys, if you haven't watched my Erica King video, you got to watch it. There's like 2 videos. We watched Erica King's bail hearing where they talked about this crime kind of syndicate that they had going on. We know that Nesto was moving cars. We know that they were doing things with titles and deeds and all kinds of things. I don't really know. I don't want to get too stuck on Charleston White, like I said earlier, but it fits in to what I think was going on. Um, you know, Sonia is just one of these type of women. She is going to cap for Nesto, no problem, because she's into it. Sonia is damaged goods. Sonia can't date your brother or your uncle. She's not normal. She's a weird ass chick. She likes this type of excitement, but she also likes the stability. She likes the stability of having a man who's not available, who is behind bars. She knows where he is every night. And because she's so damaged, she wants someone who can't cheat on her, because this is the type of man that just cheating is in his blood. He'll never be faithful. So to her, this is like a stable type relationship because he can't go anywhere. He can't do anything. He's definitely a bum. They see eye to eye. They are definitely equally yoked. Okay. Why Shirley was with him? Well, I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but Shirley, I mean, if Shirley shed a tear over this man, that's between her and the four walls, but he's a bum. And Shirley had to have some bummish ass qualities to deal with this fool because the man can barely spell. And that was proven when he sent her his book, when she was damn near laughing at him and telling him, like he's 7, that he needs to proofread and check his work. And where did you get these words from? And all of this stuff. Shirley was lowballing at a certain point. He probably turned her out in the bedroom and made her sing fa la 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 la, or made her feel some things let him in and got fully naked and let him rock her damn world. And sis lost her mind, and then Steve co-signed it, and she was like, well damn, let's do this damn thing. Okay. Shirley got her tail rocked. She hadn't been rocked in a long time, and she thought it was okay. Shirley was desperate too. Let's call it out. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with girl $750 in Kohl's cash. Would you stop it? That Kohl's cash comes through. Let me tell you who likes Kohl's cash. Who likes Kohl's is Farrah. Farrah loves Kohl's. And you know what? Low key, Kohl's has some cute little stuff in there. They really do. I can always put together a cute little outfit for Farrah. I absolutely can. Kohl's got, in their little athletic gear. Yeah, Kohl's is okay. I don't hate on Kohl's at all. But for Nesto as a father to fall out with his daughter over $750, come on now. That would even just be even more ghetto, because to fall out over $750 as a parent, you got to charge that to the game. I wouldn't even expect that back. Okay. My kid asks me or takes $750. You better not ever steal from me, but $750, I'm not planning to fall out with my child over no $750. Okay. When you can get 700, like you don't have to take anything from me ever. You just have to ask for it so you can get it. But yeah, fall out over 750. That's crazy. Anywho, but yeah, this whole time period, I don't want to see. Look, Nesto needs to get what he deserves to get from the judge. But if Nesto got a slap on the wrist for tampering with these witnesses, because I feel like there is a lot of evidence that shows that this man was tampering with folk the day after he was told to not to. Did I say that wrong or right? He was told the day before on 6/26 to leave people alone. And what does he do? He gets busy on the phone with this ponytail trick and starts calling people's phone numbers, trying to tamper with these witnesses. Is that hello? I mean, I feel like that's the purpose of these calls that we're listening to in this week and last week. And then he's throwing out some sort of 25 acres, which is false information. Because if he had, Sir's got bond right now. If this man has some land in Augusta, Would he not be putting a lien on that property right now and be on the streets of Atlanta over there to Sonia's house, busting her boots down? Or trying to be over at Henry County, getting that thing sorted out so he could get back up on these streets? Girl, green stamps. I mean, green stamps went away, I think, when I was 10. But yes, remember green stamps? Um, that's like the OG VIP card or something. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we heard about the land, we heard about all of that. Now, fast forward it to apply it to February 27th, 2024. Sir, why are you still sitting in jail? Why are you not making moves? He should be calling the bail bondsman and putting that deed up for guarantee Friday night. We should be hearing about Nesto going over to Henry County sometime this week, but I bet you we're not. I bet you we won't. He's got bond all across the board. It made me think that something is wrong with Nesto, like he's mentally ill, because hearing that his daughter's schizophrenic and bipolar, it made me think like sir was so busy trying to work on a bond and calling and bothering people when he didn't have a bond, just like Dion kept trying to say, well, you don't really have bond yet because you don't have bond across the board, right? But Nesta was like, no, I got one more thing I got to do. I got one more hearing I got to go to. Da, 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 da. Well, that finally happened. You finally got bond all across the board. And where are you? Where are you? Okay, I know. I don't want to scare people because I know, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, Nesto sounds crazy to me. Like, he's sounding more and more crazy. That something is really wrong with him. Okay, crazed. Let's say crazed.
I mean, have you ever heard? Well, you don't know because you ain't experienced this before either. I haven't either. To me, I got a murder charge bond.
I got a murder
Right,
charge
because
bond.
you're not a repeat offender on
You have 1 minute remaining.
or pictures or whatever fuck they trying
He
to
is
say
a
it
repeat
is.
offender. He's a
That is
repeat offender.
ridiculous.
He went into a place with a gun and robbed them. He's a convicted felon. Didn't the judge say he had 8 convictions? He had 18. I don't care about cycles. I just want convictions. He had 8 convictions.
It's ridiculous. Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. We don't have any type of crimes against women, children, no domestic violence, none of that.
None of that.
Not even a arrest.
Well, according to the what was it? The cry for help, the outcry. Excuse me, the outcry statements. That might not necessarily be the case.
That went, thrown out type of shit. So for him to sit there, and that's the thing. You need to ask your lawyer. It's going out. Did he ever do a record check on you to find out what your true history is, so he knows how to sit here and fight shit? He has to know your history too.
Yeah, he do.
Okay.
He said all that. He broke
Yeah,
all
he
that
got to
down.
know your history.
Yeah, he broke
Right.
all that down. I don't have none of that. All right.
Yeah. At
I'll call
50,
you
not at 20. I love you, bye.
All right, later, too. Bye.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
In this next call, you will hear Nesto tell Sonia about land he supposedly owns in Augusta, Georgia, and his plans to use it for bond. He also tells Sonia that he wants to call his daughter. Take a listen.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. Are you up?
So he allegedly has this video that he says he took while he was trying to get one of his daughters off the streets. Girl, we're trying to make heads or tails of it. This Negro is a fool. Okay, let's just be serious about this whole thing. This man is very much like believe half of what you hear and none of what you see. Okay, he is not reliable, but allegedly he took some sort of video and sent it to every damn buddy of him trying to rescue his daughter off the streets, and says that that's going to help exonerate him. What did she do? I do not know. Is she a crackhead? I do not know. I don't know. But he says that this video is supposed to exonerate him. He sent it to we know he sent it to Dre. Dre doesn't have a clue. Dion can't seem to find it. And Laverte says she might have it. I don't know. But yeah, it's a mess. It's just another distraction. And if in fact his daughter is bipolar and schizophrenic, it might tell us a little bit more about what we're dealing with this guy, because something is wrong with him. There's a little bit of X factor. What the fuck is wrong with you, sir?
Are you still asleep?
I'm whatever I need to be. What's going on? You sound excited.
Yeah, I got a lot to talk about today. So I mean, I ain't been asleep all night, but yeah.
His crazy ass. She said, "You sound excited." Yeah, I got a lot to talk about. I haven't been asleep all night. So this Negro has been up all night. So keep in mind, you guys, if you did not watch it, video from last week, watch the hearing, not the hearing that actually took place last week, but the June 26th hearing. It's in my playlist. So we're going back, what, 8 months. He just went to court the 26th. I just showed the bond statement from that date at the beginning of this live. He's having a manic episode. Absolutely 5-star. He can't sleep. His medicine is topped off, and sir is fucking panicking because the chickens are coming home to roost. The girls are ganging up on him and they getting ready to tell on him. If his daughters are suffering with mental illness, you don't think that he might be suffering too? But he may be able to cope with it because he's out here. His mental illness and addictions might deal, and I'm not trying to give him a pass, so don't think that but he could have a sex addiction. We know he's very narcissistic. He could use sex as a weapon. That's why he's up on some sexual assault charges. Um, there was a Christine on here. Allegedly, one of his baby mom's name is Chris. If Chris is Miles' mother, Chris is damn near 16, 17 years older. I don't know if that's the correct Chris or not. If Christine is Miles' mother, but he could have fathered a child with a very young woman. Him being with young women is not out of the ordinary, some high teens, right? What if the high teen is Miles' mother? What if he was messing with Miles' mother when she was 17, 18, or he got a statutory charge? Maybe she was just barely old enough. By the time they found out, she could have been 18 or whatever the consent age is in Georgia. That could be another reason why he can't have anything to do with her till she's 21. He's disgusting. He has questionable morals. He doesn't know these kids like a father knows a daughter. He's weird. He's weird. Okay. Sir is strange. And unfortunately, everyone is not raised in the family dynamic where you have respect for father, mother, uncles, brothers. There's people out here, they didn't know you your whole life. You happen to share blood with them and they're fucking weird. Okay. I don't even want to say it because we all know how it goes down. It's a very nasty secret. And it goes in many different communities. It's not a black thing. It's not a white thing. It's just a human nature. We weren't raised around those people, and some people don't have the same boundaries and cross boundaries with people, and it's disgusting. Okay. And that's why it's against the law. We try to protect people from their own bad decisions, and that would be one of them. That's why it's still against the law, right? So I don't know. I don't know what happened, but clearly something has happened. And also, sexual abuse is one of the reasons why people do have mental breaks. So if the daughter's schizophrenic, there are people who have slipped into that type of a crisis, a mental crisis, because of a violation like that. So we don't really know what happened to these girls, specifically the oldest one. We don't know what happened to the youngest one. We don't know what the situation was with the mother. We don't really know. There's lots of questions, but back to this call, sir is fucking out of his mind. He's nuts. He went to court the 26th. He's calling Sonya. He's swirling. He's thinking. He's angry. He's already made up all kinds of stories in his mind. He's calling Sonya first thing in the morning. He said he has a lot to talk about. He hasn't been to sleep all night. He's trying to find this damn video. Sir is pissed. Okay. But one thing I do know is that Sir is violating that court order. And I wish that somebody in authority could hear this because Sir violated that order. When Sonya called Laverte, which she's getting ready to do now, when Sir had Sonya call Laverte and Laverte gave him Martha's number and he asked her to call Chris and call this one and call that one and call the girls and explain to them that it's a trap and they're all the things that violated this bond. I've been saying this for a week, right? I've been saying this for a whole week now. We've been talking about this since last week. Okay.
Huh?
Talk.
Okay. I'm gonna call you back, but I need to make like 4 phone calls.
Mhm.
4 phone calls. What time will you be available? I got to go see counselor so I can make a attorney call to my trust so I can go and get my paperwork from them so they can give it to somebody else so they can handle my bond issue. I ain't waiting on somebody else.
He didn't come yesterday?
Huh? Yeah. They came late. It was late.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to get a screenshot of that. I got it. What I need. Bluff is a motherfucker, boy. Yeah. Man, Bluff is a motherfucker. So
That's why you
basically,
gotta counter that shit.
I need to call my brothers today. I need to call
Mm-hmm.
Dion today. Tell them what I need, and tell them I need immediately. It's such a small tab, but it's a big old thing. I need to get a screenshot, send that to my other brother so he can see what I got going on so I can explain him what I need for him to do. And I got to get $7,000 up front before the 13th. I got to get that.
I'm really sorry to hear that, artist of my future. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's awful. Um, yeah, I don't even know what to say, but I'm hoping that that's a situation that you've been able to come out from under. I'm so sorry to hear that because that's awful. This is a tough topic. You know what I'm saying? Like these people are dealing with a lot. And it's not even like, you know what I mean? There's not even keys and stuff as much this week because really Nesto's mental illness is really showing its ugly head at this moment. You know what I'm saying? And the effects of this mental illness are really showing its effects. So look, as much as I enjoy talking on this topic, like don't be afraid to, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna be here, and sometimes when I take a little day off or we divert to another topic, it's a good thing because this is a very heavy topic. And these are some fucked up ass people that we're dealing with here. It's not even just a weirdo chick with low self-esteem who loves to wear a ponytail. This chick is deranged to deal with this guy. So don't feel bad that you or anyone else feels some type of way. This woman is mental. Sonya is mental. Honestly, if I saw Sonya in my if I locked eyes with Sonya somewhere, I would be like, sis, you can keep moving. Like, don't even hurt yourself. You know what I mean? Because ma'am is crazy. And the way she caps for this dude, I wouldn't put anything past her. But I'm sorry to the sis who had to deal with a father who had mental illness like that. And I hope that you have been able to come from around that and that things are better. Because this really is a heavy topic. This man is a fool out here and has been doing a lot. And I know why this triggers some people because this man is really he's out here he's literally, to me at this moment, these series of calls really are giving survival mode outside of like them hee ha ha on the phone talking about sex and what you're gonna do when I get out and da 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 da. He's giving very much survival mode because I feel like he really does think that they are trying to formulate a case on him, and it's based on some of his bullshit he's been doing from behind the scenes. And people, the right people, are now getting together and talking, and that's what's got him nervous.
It up. And I got the other thing else to be taken care of once I talk to my trust today, this morning. I'm
I don't
call
even
around about
believe he
10
got a
o'clock.
trust.
Okay.
So get them to, do they need to come up here, sign the documents, and sign it over to the bond company, and then that'll be out the way because I got some property down in Augusta down here. So I'm gonna do it
Mm-hmm.
myself for myself. I was trying to say that for my grandkids, but they got money put aside for that. And I do still got money in my bank account if I can get it because it got my debit card and my damn property down and thing down there. But I do have my statements that the money is there. So
You'll be able to get your property when you get out on bond.
yeah, I know.
That is well. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I don't have a joint. I don't have that account is not a joint account with the other people. So once
Mm-hmm.
it came and told me when I needed hit.
Why is he sitting here telling lies? Like at this point, you've been in jail for a year. How have you paid taxes on anything? We've heard every call with you and Shirley. Shirley hadn't even made the damn F-350 car payment. You think she went and paid your taxes? Taxes are due every year. Unless you knew of beforehand and this trust is being administered by a third party, where are these taxes paid up a year in advance? Land taxes? It's not like it's a mortgage and you're escrowing taxes. So you're talking about you got land, 25 acres somewhere, and you're trying to say you're escrowing some taxes on some land that was left to you? Nesto really needs to stop lying. Even I'm gonna call lie on that one. You know me, I'm no like, well, y'all, we don't really know. He might have some land. Y'all, I think this is part of his mental illness. He wants Sonya to think he got something. So Sonya's gonna be like, oh, you know what? I can handle it for you. You got land? Okay. Well, maybe I can put something up to try to help you. Just like when she starts talking about I got a 40. Someone came to my comments talking about Sonya, you need to stop hating because Sonya got a $45,000 loan approved. I'm thinking to myself, where in the world is Sonya getting $45,000 loan when sis just got a bankruptcy? Sis just had a bankruptcy. Are you kidding me? Who's giving her $45,000 on damn Social Security and getting 250? Ma'am claimed $250 a month in food stamps on her bankruptcy. Who is giving her $45,000? She couldn't even make $100 on YouTube. You got chimpanzees making $100. You got people setting up a camera on a snake container and getting 1 million views and making mucho dinero. This chick has one of the stories of the century that she's involved in. Sis couldn't get out of her way to make $100. Girl, stop it. People making $100 left, right, and Tootsie sliding over a damn $100 all day, every day on this damn internet. And this chick could barely make $100.
Yeah, and I was right. Because that's why I like my fast girl. When I deal with people, I like from the look the same thing to what I'm talking about in case I missed something.
Mm-hmm.
So the other thing is, yeah, I got it all clear in my head. Once you start listening to the way I'm talking, it's all gonna come to you. It's gonna make all the sense in the world to you. That bitch shit. You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Instead of accumulating bullshit. They trying to go after my my girls. Yeah. But my girl is the one starting that shit up. The two. Freaking frat. Oh, I need to get that. I definitely, don't let me forget, I got to get that damn video from Dion. See, I sent the video to my other friend, but he got a fucking ragged ass Android. Now, it might come through your phone because you got an Android too. So that might
Yeah, I
work.
got a likely ass Android too.
Yeah. Because if what happened, the videos don't come out good when you send from Android to
I know.
yeah.
Apple.
Yeah. So he keeps all that shit
You
in
need
his
to email it,
You know
or
what
you
I'm
can
saying?
WhatsApp it, and it's fine too.
He don't do all that. He old
He
school
old like you?
old school.
I
Yeah.
mean, really and truly, I've
So
watched this like twice already. I've
I had
I've
to think
heard
about
this
this shit
several
all day
times.
yesterday. What the fuck I'm
Um,
gonna do? How I'm gonna do it?
so we don't
And
really have to do this whole thing
I
because
figured I'd put my
honestly,
own shit
you
back.
guys know my sentiments on this. This is Nesto losing his shit because he just went to court. He saw the girls' names on the paper and he knows it's getting ready to be on and popping. And that some of this is due to his bullshit he's been doing with these kids. And they are now telling people maybe there's been some set family secrets. Maybe they haven't been able to get the ear of the right person. And I don't know if there's even a statute of limitations on molestation and incest and all of those things. I don't know what any of those what any of that, if there's any limits on that. But maybe now, because of the array of charges that this man is going through and they got the right ear, people are listening. So you really despise him. I know he's awful. He's not a good guy. He's not a good guy.
And nobody don't understand. I learned it from my daddy when he died when I was in prison. He always said, I ain't got no money, I ain't got no money. But when he died, that motherfucker had insurance policy every fucking way. When they took me to his house, when they took me to my parents' house from the jail to go to the funeral, he had insurance policy everywhere. They blow their money in 6 months.
What?
They blow their money in 6 months. That was my second experience with black people with money. And blow it. She blowed it, and the whole family got all the money from her. Because she wasn't used to money. See what I'm saying? My mom wasn't used to money. So all the leeches came out. 6 months, that shit was
That's
gone.
my thing. Yeah, but the policy had to be assigned to somebody.
It was signed to her.
Really?
Yeah, it was signed to her. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Signed to her. And he had the policy insurance part from his job too. You know he had that life insurance with the job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anyway, so I'm gonna take that land. I'm trying to hold it, but it's right on time right now. So I'm gonna take deal with that, sign over today or tomorrow once I get my thing together. Once I get everything organized. So when that comes, I'm good.
But the crazy thing is that when he's talking about this, he still doesn't have bond at that moment. He just got the bond, what, 4 or 5 days ago? It's damn February 23rd, 2024. This is him talking. This is him talking like he's getting out next week. That's what makes me think this man is fucking crazy. It's like, what are you talking about? You're going to go ahead and sign the bond over for what? You still had the sex charges. You just got a bond on that It's been damn 8 months. I'm wondering, is he having this conversation now? You said who is her? So I don't even have the is he talking about his mother? Maybe it's his mother his mother at the time. When his father
No, he's
died
representing me for
and his father had the insurance policy and insurance policies. Who else? I mean, I would assume it would have been his mother.
the other one down there, the hold.
Oh, yeah.
Here. Yeah, so it's a lot going on. Like,
I
so
don't
I
think
need to
he
call
has
you back later
anything,
on
but
here when all the niggas wake up, because they don't know that they don't wake up too late. So I give you about 2 hours sleep, and I get right on. I need to call my daughter today, so I need to get some number from her too as well, because she know it's going as well. Yeah, this one got sense, cause this one got my other grandbaby. So I know they mad at me because I spoil her kids. I don't give a fuck. You know, right? Going to school and having business. That's what I did all that hustling for. Yeah. So I haven't talked to my other folks. I'm not gonna talk to them about this shit right here because they done did what they gonna do, and I gotta set up, man, in my head what I'm gonna do when I get out. So I gotta clean my own shit up.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean that's a good thing. As your case, your folks they in Florida, so I'm good. Yeah.
what
So
was
I
that
read all
laugh?
the little shit they say I got. So right now, yeah, I'm feeling better. So I had to read that shit 1,000 times last night to get it clear through my head, pull old shit out, see what I got and what it was against me. So they just trying to get my business partner to go against me as well.
That's crazy.
Ain't it crazy? Yeah, got that person on that too. Trying to get them to go. But in my head, they were trying to do something. They would have been did it 6 months ago. Because I know them. They're very aggressive. So also he said last night, it was like 10:30. Like 10:30.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Breakdown was they bring the bullshit up. Like he said in the document, I read transcript when I went back and checked her. Every time I get ready to come up and do something, they already bring more shit up. Every time.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. So.
That's his go-to.
Yeah. And I got to get.
I'm trying to block it.
I got to get that video. There's 3 videos I got to get. I got to get that. I got to get that. And then I'm so glad I took that video of my youngest when I put them out the house. I'm
So these are his defense videos. His youngest when he put her out the house, and the other video when he was trying to rescue her off the street. She's bipolar and schizophrenic. Like, I don't care how many character references. Hopefully, Sonya's listening in the bushes. I don't care how many people you set up to come and talk to Nesto and say that he's a good person and he gave out turkeys. He kicked his youngest child out the house. He can't talk to her till she's 21. I don't know if one has anything to do with the other. And then he's got another one who's bipolar and schizophrenic and he calls them frickin' frack. Okay? He wouldn't want me giving the closing statement for the prosecution because I would be like, oh, we heard all the wonderful things that they said about Mr. Williams, but let me talk to you about him as a father. Okay, he's had 6 kids. He was found guilty of child abandonment. Okay. He sat and took videos of his children when they were having psychological breaks. He was court ordered to not be in any contact until one of them till they were 21 years old. Two of them found their way here to give statements on how he's been as a father. Like you can have all the ex-cons in Georgia come through and say Nesto opened up a barber shop. Nesto did what he said he was going to do. Nesto manifested this. Nesto did that. Let them kids come through. Let's find out, is Nesto actually a bigamist? Let's find that out.
I'm glad I took that video. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Oh yeah, I got it on my phone. I got all that. All that. Yeah. Yeah. I don't trust nobody when it comes out there. I tell you, she started on that mic from me.
Okay.
No.
Majeski.
So the one I'm gonna talk to this evening is the one that convinced me to let her go pick her stupid ass up. Should have never did. Should have left my motherfucker. That motherfucker act like a real J. Not J.
Sonia, as a mother of a daughter, for him to sit there and he's talking about no one should have ever convinced me to pick her stupid ass up and calling Sheridan bitches and stuff. Sonia has to be a low life ass type chick, which we know she is, to actually sit there and listen to this man talk about these women like that, because I promise you, it's coming for Sydney. And Sonia is like, well, she's 35. She can take care of herself. And da 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 da. Sonia is just ready to not have that type of responsibility. I'm telling you, she's exactly the type of woman. The fact that he can sit there and talk about this other woman's daughter and then talk about his own daughters, he's coming to talk about your daughter too. She's stupid.
They laugh, be keyed in your fade, and then we don't get what they want. They got like the devil. That's just not. Yeah. That's what I was dealing with. Yeah. But
Oh, that reminds me of my sister. When I tried to lock me up
that's exactly.
on live, I was just thinking about this is crazy and dirty as hell. All for some money.
Yeah.
You gotta send me to jail for some money that ain't even yours.
Yeah. So
That's crazy.
but I'm glad I got it on film though. So yeah.
They didn't have cell phones back then. No.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, not when I caught that case with that person.
No, they did not. They had them phones.
They had phones, but they didn't have the cell phones with videos and all that stuff. You call somebody on their phone, but that was it.
You remember that phone, that cell phone? It wasn't a cell phone. Yeah, it was a cell phone in a box. You had to carry around
that big shit, right? Like a garage opener.
box. Okay.
No, that was 1996. 96? 96? That was 96. I think it was.
No, that one not sitting that box came out. That shit was 89, 90.
No, I'm just saying when it happened.
That big
was
Motorola
no
in a bag.
Phones. It was just
I was like,
talk to your cell phone. That was it. Wasn't no recording devices.
Okay.
oh, Danny, it's okay. You'll be upon the replay.
There's a lot I got to get done today. What you got going on today?
I'm off today. Well, I'll be thinking I'm off today, but you call me every day, so. But I work. It don't make no thing. He called me. He don't call.
Yeah.
Well, today. So it's whatever.
Sonia literally has nothing to do.
In the house.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna need some help now. I'm gonna need the help. If I at least get 6, I gotta have 7. But I gotta miss phone call. I gotta get that money.
I want to know, which I'm sure they're probably working on this. 8 months later, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. This is 9 months later. Is that right? June 28th. July is 1 month. July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. That's 8 months. 8 months later, he's just now getting the bond. is this conversation taking place now? Like he should actually be working to get out now. But I don't know if Hannah can even help him with Henry County. Does he have to get over to Henry County before he can get a cuz he can't I don't think he can use Hannah for Henry County cuz she's a paid by Fulton County. So I don't know if she can handle any other county's business. Maybe she could do a little something as a courtesy. I don't know. But what's he doing now? That's what I want to know.
I got to get to him. So,
You talk to a bossman?
yeah, I did that last night. In front of my building. On time, I was late. I went to sleep at 7 o'clock. Because I said, fuck it, he ain't coming. Then I got down woke
Thank
up.
you. Is it
He was
Finesse
inside
or
there, so I had to wait.
Finesse?
30 minutes because it was windy.
Thank you. Thank you, gifted a membership. And
Then they let me go.
Sonia's Dingy Tea, making it official.
Yeah,
Oh my
so I'm gonna
goodness,
just
that
talk to
dingy
him.
white tea. Okay, let's see who
Talk to
there was a gifted membership. Let me take a look.
Does he sound
Sonia's
confident
Dingy Tea.
for 13.
for you? Does he sound confident? I mean, after the court
Yeah.
hearing.
He broke the shit all the way down. He broke it down, and he brought a letter here saying that because there's no more money and all that with her and everything. Lucky that she
Let me
was
see
paid
who got
at
gifted.
35. Remember, I tell you, my brother talking all that shit. I'm saying to myself, man, I don't give a fuck what he talking about. He ain't no businessman. He don't think past 3.
I don't know. I can't
was
see
thinking
it for some reason.
future, and right now I'm glad I was thinking the same way. What I was saying, so that had already been taken care of.
Oh, I
So
know
now
why. Okay.
he can do his thing. So yeah, comfortable ride, yeah, he good. He good on that, and he did come on with it. But what he didn't know what I had though, he didn't know that part.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody know that. I didn't tell nobody. There's a lot of shit I ain't tell nobody because they can't
Oh,
know. Huh?
I said, of course.
Yeah, and
I said, of course.
I mean, I trust you. You say I don't talk, but hell. Yeah.
Sure.
I'm not a motherfucking dummy. I know that. Not at all.
I missed your when you gifted, sis. I missed it and I can't pull it back up, but I appreciate you. I'll find it when this chat is over and I'll post it. But thank you so much for gifting a sis. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And she can sit down and delegate things with you and not no back and forth shit and frowning up and all that, taking all day to respond back. So I don't like staying with me.
Great.
Yeah. So for me, that was a great help.
Oh wait, Lady Diamond, I think you're taking some people out, sis.
Like you said, he said that he's bringing another attorney aboard to deal with that. He said if we don't get out,
Lady Diamond, check your phone.
prepare yourself for the trial. I said I didn't see no trial date on that. He said she already set up for the 28th of August. So I said I didn't see that because I didn't because you didn't tell me that.
I didn't see it. I didn't see nothing for August.
Yeah, he said she already set up for that. So I said I didn't see that. He said, but right now the way
Okay.
everything I said on that transcript, that when you went back in when you went in January, he said everything that came to pass what I said. Everything I said that the MOD people do, this was what I said. Now, everything he said is what they said because I went back and read the fucking transcript again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you're fine now. I think there were just a couple.
Yeah, he
I
broke
think
the
a
other
couple of
shit down
comments
to me
went out, but that's okay.
about
It'll be
talking
fine.
about, oh yeah, this is way bigger.
I was trying to find
It's way bigger than this courtroom right here. This is gonna blow your mind.
Finesse like Denise. I see you, boo boo. Thank you so much.
Then he broke that shit down. He told me all different kind of cases that case can't that courtroom can't handle it. You gotta go to the Superior Court to get a bond or listen to everything. So that's that 7 deadly sin. So he broke it down to me. When he broke it down to me, he said, "This is right here. This is what it could be. Other than that's the only thing it could be." So I was right again. But the person I gave you yesterday, that attorney, because I got to get that attorney on board in case it come with some fruka shit. I gotta have him to represent me on that first appearance. Because if I gotta sit here
Thank you, Fenice. I
another
appreciate
90
that.
days
Sheila, you got the
for another 90 days,
you got the
he don't
gift,
give out
and
bonus.
Lady Diamond, you're
You understand
good.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because they don't give on type shit like that.
Girl, he's
So
rambling.
you had to wait to hear
I'm gonna let me interrupt because this was kind of a painful call. It was very painful, like to just listen to him because we're so used to Sonya running her fucking mouth all the time. Hearing Nesto just talk and talk and talk, you really hear the mental illness going on. Like if there's one call that you guys don't hear me talk about him and mental illness much at all, I don't think, right? Because I don't feel like I don't even touch on that much. I just say he's dumb. This call really this series of calls to me when he starts to have his manic episodes around time that he has to be held to account for his bullshit. Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. This is when he starts to when he's not in control. He's in control when he's talking to these dumb women that he deals with, these dummies, and I like Shirley a lot. So don't feel some type of way if I call her a dummy, but there's been a lot of people that are a fool for love. Shirley doesn't act like a dummy out here in this world, but she was a fool for this dude. And we know she was because when she thought nobody was listening, she was telling him about Job. She was doing this, that, and the third. She was praying for this ninja and she wanted everything to be the best. When he started to mess up on her good job, her common sense, her mom's sense, her sense from her mother kicked in and was like, sis, if you don't wake up, you get ready to lose everything, including yourself. Okay? Shirley was a fool for love. Nesto sounds like a complete weirdo in these calls. Okay. Only reason why we're listening to it is because, girl, I don't even know because I'm ready. But this next one, this is where the action starts to happen because he talks to Laverte. A lot of us heard this last week because we heard it from phone calls from prison membership, and I told you guys about it. But if you missed an episode, but if you guys did not listen to the episodes last week, get into it.
this thing. If I get on my job today, I don't have to worry about that. That's Dion's job right now. So I need to call you on that other phone that you got. I don't need to talk to them on this phone.
Okay. So I'll add money to the other phone.
So there we go. So
You heard that confirmation? I don't even talk to them on this phone. You're going to have to get on that other phone. She said, okay, I'm going to add money to the other phone. Did we hear that? He's talking so dry right now. Like you may have missed that detail. She's going to go put money on the other phone, right? She's not going to talk to him on this phone because she's trying to hide the what? The phone calls. That's whatever that phone is. That's the phone that he uses to go and violate the order. Okay. That's the next call coming up. She's going to go put money on that phone because we know how the global Link phones work. She puts money on an account that when he picks up the phone or she calls, it's prepaid to his account and or her number specific, right? So he's using someone else's PIN. We already know this. But he's going to put those calls on the other PIN because why? Because he's on that bullshit. He just got an order yesterday to not call and bother any of those people. And what's he going to do? He's going to call and bother those people, right?
I have 48 hours, so you have to pick me up wherever I be at. I have 48 hours.
He has 48 hours. You hear him?
They don't even tell me where to go to get that.
Man, it's been 8 damn months.
Really?
No, I looked on the paper. Then I show it. You can read it, but I didn't see it. What's a good time to call you back?
Whenever you have to call me back, just call me.
Okay, I just want to make sure that I'm ready to rock and roll. I know she go. I know my other one. She go on her lunch break at 1 o'clock. So definitely need to call her at 1 on the dot.
Okay.
And yeah. Okay. So I'm good. So I'll call
You
you.
need me to text her to kill
And he's saying his other one, his daughter, he's talking about Laverte. Laverte goes to lunch at 1 on the dot. Hiding calls, yes.
He ain't say nothing about that.
Yeah.
No, he didn't say nothing. Damn, man, I was gonna take that little shit and get me get that spot, but I gotta do what I gotta do.
Right. Okay.
I'll call you later. So it's now almost 8:30, and I'll call you around about 12. Hey, you be good or woke in? Hello? Hello? You don't put your pretty face on the phone again. Can't hear you. Hello? I can't hear you. You got me on mute.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
This next call is actually clips from a full call. That full call has been on members only and Patreon for about a week. If you would like to hear that full uncut call, you can check it out there. In the clips that I've pulled from it, you will hear Nesto talk to his daughter, Ann Dion. He asked them to do him a favor and call his ex-wife, Martha. Take a listen.
Sorry, I'm taking all this. Did she call back?
She's on.
Okay, moving on.
She's on.
Huh?
She's on the phone.
Oh, she on the phone?
Yes.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. I gotta talk real fast. I know you got a lot on your plate. Can you hear me good?
I can hear you clearly. It's not far away, but I can hear you. I was trying to register for the email thing, but it was it's not providing me for.
Okay. Well, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. This is very important. So,
What's going on? How are you?
I'm holding up. I'm holding up. Thank you very much. I love you very much. Thank you. And thank you for that last Father's Day last year. Great pep talk, because that shit done really helped me this year through this storm that I've been going through. So thank you for that. I got to continue being your motherfucking super daddy. How about that one? So let me move on. So you remember 2 years ago I told you that I'll put some
I'm
stuff
so embarrassed. He's so
in the wheel and all that
ridiculous.
stuff for the kids and all that. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what I did was I put I went and got a trust. So I got a trust. I got some property down there with your grandmama that they had left, and I paid the tax and everything, like 25 acres and everything, and I left that for the kid in case something happened to me and everything. So now I have to use that property to bond out. So I got a bond on Monday.
Okay.
So I got a bond on Monday. So I just got to use that property deed to get out, and then once I get done with the court situation, I can return the deed back. All right. So the trust, if anything happened to you.
This is my thing. If the trust is in the kid's name, but you manage the trust, or the trust is something that is managed by you for the children, what was the point in saying all of this? This is my point in saying that. I don't believe this, because you know what I mean? I don't know what everyone has had an opportunity to be exposed to, but later in life, before my parents passed away, we had some situations where we had to work out a couple of trusts, right? And my experience with that, I don't know that he even had to, like, it's just the grandstanding of it all. I feel like this call was for the benefit of Sonia to hear that maybe once again he has something. I'm not sure what this is all about. I don't know that if you own a piece of property that you have in a trust, and the trust is left to so and so in the event that you're dead, unless the trust owns the land, not that the trust is willed to certain people, right? I own something, I have it secured in a trust. If in the day that I die, that trust goes to so and so, unless he put something in his children's name, his grandchildren, his children, right? Why in the world are you making these grandiose declaration conversations with these people? I just feel like there was something about this conversation that was to try to reel Sonya in to thinking that the man had some money, of which none of us know. We all know that he does not. Okay. It's just, this was very weird to me. Did you guys not find this just absolutely strange?
If we
Like,
called
this
you.
is just not the way. It is kind of the way a trust can work, but if you're having to ask for permission, then it's not owned by you anymore. You may have you signed it away. So you're calling her and telling her you're doing something and then you're going to put it back. I don't believe this. I think that it sounds like a scam, right?
Called you.
Okay.
Mama Mia don't know nothing about this. All right. So I got.
All right.
Huh?
That's all right. So most definitely Monday
She's
today.
Yeah, she's used to
Say that
his
again.
scamming and lying. She definitely is used to his scamming and lying.
I
Absolutely.
said it's Monday today for sure.
No. I went to court Monday. I went to court.
Monday. So when is today?
All right. So now I got to go handle one more thing on the 13th.
Okay, so now you're back to reality. Okay. You're telling me all this to tell me that you still have court in 2 weeks, and then fast forward 8 months later, you finally have a bond straight across the board. You finally are in a position to actually cash out. I'm just wondering, is he cashing out at this moment to take your ass to Henry County?
13th.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be cleared up. So they held me a fucking year, didn't have enough stuff to indict me, so they had to give me a bond. All right, all that shit they put on TV, all that was bullshit, which I knew that anyway. So, second of all, now I got another problem I need to deal with. I need to get Martha's telephone number. The reason I need to get Martha's telephone number, I need to get Chris' telephone number. All right, so do you remember 5 years ago when you called me, told me that you crazy ass, I'm going to call them name, I'm saying Blase, the other sibling, was acting up because she was jealous of you, and I put them out the house.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that? And I sent you a video when I tried to get her off the streets and shit, but I didn't know she was bipolar. You remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, what she's trying to do is the people, the Roswell trying to emerge with her to put another charge on me. But the thing about it is, she's trying to jump on the bandwagon with that because she think I got a whole lot of shit going on. You understand now?
Mm-hmm.
So here's the sad part about it. When I put your little one out, you remember that?
Yeah.
All right. The same people went and put that on TV trying to go after her too because of bipolar. Bipolar trying to emerge her in as well with that. You get it now?
Wow. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she's trying to destroy her life and put her out there against me. But she don't realize how serious this shit is. So the reason I figured it out. Huh?
I say exactly.
Yeah, but she didn't. I figured it out once I went to court and I saw the names on the document who I had to stay away from. And once I figured that out, that's when I.
Bipolar is one of the older. So Laverte is supposed to be the oldest, and then I guess bipolar is right up under her.
I have to start putting my map together here. So that's the only way they can try to keep me in here. You understand?
Okay.
So
starting more mess. Absolutely.
I just want to tell you about the deeds and everything. I do have a couple of dollars sitting up in there.
Tell her about the deeds for what? What is she gonna do with it?
Yeah. but I can't do nothing with that. I did call the trust people today.
Only thing I can think of is that his father, because I think he said daddy left that land. Let's say, maybe I heard it wrong. The only reason why I think he's telling Laverte is because the land's not his. Okay? The land's not his. It was left to Laverte. He's known about it all this time. He's going to need her signature when and if the day comes that he's low key telling her about it now because it's probably her land anyway. Hello. Now, I don't know if that's the truth or not. Why tell her about something she never knew about? And then he said Mama Nell doesn't know anything about it. It's probably not his to give. It's probably hers. Maybe he's the administrator of it. Maybe he was the executor. Maybe she was a minor when it was left. Who knows? It could have been in his name for his kids. He's telling her about it because he's going to need her signature. It's really probably not his. There's no reason to have to tell her. He only tells people things on a need to know basis. He's telling her because it probably wasn't left to him. It was left to his kids. Now he needs it. He's telling her she can sign off on it. We don't know really what's going to happen. I don't know what property taxes he paid. Nobody in their right mind would have left someone just walking out of prison some land. His father just died. Not now, but at the time he said they brought him out of the jail to his dad's funeral. That man didn't leave you anything. He probably left that for his grandbabies. You were in the pokey for damn armed robbery. Who left you some land? Who left you some acres?
They use the phone, the lawyer phone, so I can talk in private. Set appointment. They're gonna come out here to meet me tomorrow and sign.
He told her not to tell anyone because he probably has his name on there in the name of the kids. I'm sure there is some, because you know how these wills and things go. There's probably some sort of stipulation on there. I bet you it's not for him. I bet you it's supposed to be for those kids. And the kids is, I mean, in the grandchildren or maybe all the siblings. Maybe she has a family name. You know how it goes. You got the same name as your Uncle Pete. You know what I'm saying? Like there's got to be some stipulation on this. I don't see that this is his anything.
The paper so I can get that to the bond company. So they'll give it back to me exactly when I'm done with the court date. Court system thing, whatever I got to do for this.
Okay.
All right. So I don't really talk to Mama Mill like that no more because of her situation with her dumb ass. You know who I'm talking about? Her dumb ass little people. You got, yes.
What?
Yeah, man. S is the one started all this shit. S is the one went down there and told them folks, got all this shit started up. S did that shit. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Get all on the internet. Hey, this what he got going on with his people on the internet. That's how this shit started. The new shit started now. This is new now. This is new shit. You get what I'm saying?
Wow.
So I gotta call them and forewarn them what's gonna go down before they had them all fucked all up. Cause they don't know this shit here is serious. And they already got me as a kingpin. So which was none of that was true. So you gotta have enough people come forward to do that, and they don't have that. So the only way they can do that is go after me or with S went down there and say, hey, this what happened and I was there and this there wasn't none of that going on. That's why I video everything. So you don't have that video no more? Because I sent it to you, I sent it to D, and I sent it to Dre.
I could take I'll check in my gathering and see.
Okay, send that video. Please send that video to this telephone number that you're calling on right now, because this is the only one helping me right now. And I can call her name.
I'll look. I'm about to look then.
All right, so I need that, very important, because I'm going to need that if something kick off. But I doubt it. So I'm going to call your other folks, D, in a minute, and let him know what he need to do.
Okay.
All right. So you understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, that's the same. Motherfucker jealous of their own people. That's some crazy shit to me. So I know I have
You
to
know how it goes.
deal. Yeah, I do. Now I know I got to deal.
You know, I feel bad for Laverte because Laverte is probably like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I cannot imagine what that dynamic is like, but you got a father who had babies every fucking where. You got all different siblings with a whole bunch of different mamas. Everything is all fucked up, and you can't even enjoy your sister brother relation. Like, you can't even enjoy your siblings. It's crazy. It really is. He got these damn kids all over the fucking place. He got them feeling some type of way about each other. I mean, it's hard enough having brothers and sisters because you feel some type of way about them anyway. I mean, hello, can I get a witness? But I'm quite sure it's even worse when you got the baby mama dynamic. He married some, didn't marry others. He did some wrong. He spoiled some. Somebody's supposed to be crazy. He's over here telling you who's jealous of who. I mean, it's crazy.
Here with your uh, your small person because she's jealous of your daughter. Because I tell you
Mhm.
what's wrong. But that ain't my motherfucking fault. That ain't my fault. You should have been communicating. That ain't my fault.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you had all opportunity to do the same thing. You chose to run
Yeah.
around with them old people. That ain't my fault. I'm not getting over no fucking body. So that's what's going on right there. So
Okay, well, just focus. Everything will fall in place.
yeah, it is. It really falls in place. It really is. I don't call and worry you. I don't really call nobody to worry nobody because I'm really
Mhm.
everybody know my own man. I stand on my own ground. So
Yeah.
I got my beautiful grandkid. That's good enough for me. Rest of it gonna fall in place. So I'm straight. So right now,
Mhm.
I definitely need. Can you get that number?
For who's Martha's number?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on, let me see if I still have it. Let's see. I don't even know if it's the same number. Hold on.
That motherfucker old. They got the same number.
It's
I got that. If you can,
I got it.
yeah, if you can find the little one, could you give
What was it? I can't hear you. What you said?
I said, you heard me?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear
Yeah.
me? Huh?
Did you get the number?
Yeah, I got the number. You still can't hear me?
Okay. I can
Hello?
hear you just like a little bit.
Okay, what I was saying was, if you can, I need you to call them so you can get the little one number and explain to them they falling into it.
That's the tamper right there. That's it right there. You guys heard it. That is the witness tampering right there. We just looked at it. We talked about it. He was ordered not through a third party. Um, that's it right there. He's tampering. He's tampering. I need you to call them. Can you get the number? Call them and tell them, hello. Yes. He violated.
And they don't
He violated. He violated. Violated.
need to do that shit because I got
And that's not the first time. He asked Sonya to do it a couple of months ago, and Sonya was like, no, you shouldn't do that. Because he wanted Sonya to do it. Now, Sonya called Laverte and he asked Laverte to do it. Sonya could have been asleep for all this time, for all we know. I don't know. But he asked Laverte to do it. I don't know if Laverte did it or not, but he was asking, he was calling, he was ordering. Okay. He asked Sonya to do it. And Sonya was like, well, who am I calling and what am I supposed to be saying? And you shouldn't be doing that. When he asked her to call, who did he ask her to call? I forgot who. This was like about a week, 2 weeks ago. He asked Sonya to call someone about something, about telling them what was going on. Sonya was sleeping on that girl, sleeping on that ponytail. He asked Sonya, I'll think about it in a minute. It'll come to me. Call the grandmother. He wanted her to call Martha. Not, was it Martha? He wanted her to call someone. I'll think of it to get some information regarding regarding my Miles, right? Now he wants the sister to call Miles, right? So I mean, he's concerned about something with Miles. Something went down with Miles, and why he can't call Chris the baby mama. Why can't you call Chris?
Everything on video. Everything.
Why can't you call her
But see,
mother?
that's the thing. I try to reach out to Mark before, like they don't respond to me. Like I be checking on her and everything, no response. So I just come on and leave it alone.
That shit crazy as a motherfucker. That shit is
Yeah.
crazy.
Even before Guy's birthday, before like our graduation stuff, just check on her, see how she's doing. So I even try to reach out to Mal. She never responds, so we just kind of left it alone.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Petty people do petty things, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, petty people do petty things. Okay, cool. So I'll just let you know what's going on. So I got that. So
He
there
been
we go.
tampering.
You there? You on the other line?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. She gone.
Oh, I need to get that video. I definitely need to get that video. She definitely got to send that video to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
I would love to see this video.
I need to call Dion.
Hmm?
Yeah. You all right? You need to take a break?
I'm fine. I'm just letting you talk.
He's such an
Oh,
asshole.
okay. All right.
You up?
So,
You
yeah,
all right?
let me,
You need to take a
I need
break?
to call him real fast.
Hold on.
Thank you, Delicate Dell. Thank you, Boo Boo.
What you doing?
Right.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey,
Yeah.
how you doing? You good? You feeling better?
These kids are sick of
Fuck
him.
no.
They are
What's
sick of
going on,
him.
player?
What's wrong with you?
In life, I'm just everything just irritating the fuck out of me. I'm losing money. The car's fucking up. It's just too much. Everything just getting on my damn nerve. It's
Oh.
just me. I'm feeling how you feeling. It's just fucking me.
I gotta laugh, play. You know, I got that make me laugh. It ain't funny, but shit, I do understand.
Yeah. I'm back at this fucking paint shop. They done stole my little buddy car. My money was in there. I had to go get the nigga shit back.
You can't handle nothing else, right? Because I got
What's up? Don hit me with it already.
All right, so this what the deal is. I do have a bond. I got that situated on my own. So I'm good on that. I got to do one more thing now. So they didn't have what they said they had. So when I went to court the other day, I seen some documents with some people's name on it. So the person's name, I get that video. If you get time, I got to get that video sent to this telephone number. The one of Dummy. The one with hooping and hollering and screaming and all that
I
shit.
need to get the video of Dummy. Do you imagine your parents talking to you about one of your siblings, even if it is a sibling from somebody you regretted having a baby with? That's why these men don't need to be having babies all over town. And that's why we as women need to shut it down and not make our wombs available to numbskulls that we don't want to know 6 months after we break up. Okay? Don't make your womb available for every Tom, Dick, and Jeff. Okay? Do you imagine this is a father talking to his son about his sister calling her dummy? Can you believe that? He is trash. He's a fucking trash can. Okay?
Is that jealous of you? Know what I'm talking about?
You talking about LA?
Yes, I gotta get that.
How you be sugarcoating talking about the
Because I can't listen, because I got a stipulation. The stipulation I can't deal with.
I
Yeah, you
get it,
got
but we all know
so
what the fuck.
he's acknowledging he's got stipulations and he can't say the names. So you are knowingly, you can't even pretend like you don't even know what you're doing. You have stipulations and you're not to be talking about to these people or communicating, but you are asking people to reach out to people you're not supposed to be talking to. He even acknowledged at 4709. Timestamp 4709. He admits he's got stipulations. Okay? But he repeatedly is reaching out to these damn people.
They said it in court.
Yeah. What I'm talking about now, I have another bond order. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, I get it. Basically, you can't be around them folks. I get that part. You weren't gonna be around them anyway. I get all that shit, but that's not stopping you from saying that you're in the right.
Okay, all right.
I got that shit somewhere, but that shit don't make no difference. All you need is witnesses to tell that them folks was fucking retarded.
Yeah, but that video right there, they
You hear Sonya trying to chime in. She's trash too.
told on themselves. They told on themselves. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Now here's the killer for now. They trying to drag in their little sister. They're trying to drag them in because they need them to last place.
They said what?
They're trying to drag your little sister in there as well. When she was out there too, they're trying to drag them in as well. So I can't deal with them no more either because they got them on the list too as well.
But this is what I'm trying to tell you. You don't be around none of these folks anyway. That's what I keep saying.
They're trying to build something. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I understand that. That's the whole reason you're in there. I'm not the slow one. I'm telling you why they're listening. That's some bullshit.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, and I don't give a fuck who recording and listening, because I'm saying that's some bullshit. I can't speak on everything else. I can speak on that, because I know that, and that's a fact. That's some bullshit.
Okay.
Straight up. And I'm looking for the video now. It's a lot of shit. I'm looking, you know what I'm saying? We send rims and all kind of shit.
I know.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
When that was 19, you guys just got to start paying me
way
phone.
past that. That was
That's what I'm saying. Well, this shit, I test thread on this particular number don't go back. I only go back to 2020.
Wow.
Because you change the damn number.
Okay.
Hold on, let me see. I gotta keep looking to see your other number. Damn, man.
Look
That shit over with. I ain't got it in here.
I need, if you can, I got Martha's telephone number. I need you to call Martha and inform her what the fuck is going on for she fucked them little people life up. For real.
I don't even know what's going on. To tell her what's going on.
She's trying to get her on her side. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The police trying to use that against me. That same person.
So not only does he ask Laverte to call, he calls Laverte to ask her to call Martha, to call the sisters and talk to them. He asked Dion to call Martha, to talk to Martha, to tell Martha, don't let them fall for the trap. It's like Nesto does not seem to get it. And of course, like look, he's just, it's ridiculous. But he's asking two people to reach out to two people who are on the no contact list regarding his cases. He really wants to get now he just got bond issued. Does he really want to get his bonds revoked?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Listen, son, when you get done talking to him, call me back and break that shit down to me clear, okay? I'm not, all that trying to dig in between that shit, I'm not with that shit right now. Tell me straight up what's going on when you get off the phone with him. Because I don't know. And I keep saying that I don't understand what you're saying.
All right, okay, cool. We'll call you back.
So, no, Sonya, after you get the information from him, you call me back and break it down to me a little clearer, okay, please?
Okay.
Miss Sonya. Oh, my goodness. It's too hot outside for this shit.
All right. Okay.
Hello?
Go ahead. My boss calling on the other phone. I'm talking to another client. Go ahead. I hear you.
All right.
Tell her what you just said, because she couldn't hear you.
Can you please give me a call back when you get off the phone with him and break it down to me clearer?
Yes, I can.
Okay, it's a lot. Trying to figure out what he's trying to say. It's hot as hell out here.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
I'm trying to figure it out. There's just too much time. My brain ain't working.
I got you. Okay. All right.
Why is it so hot out here today?
Okay.
You can hang up. You talking to your
The
phone?
13th.
Those chances on his next quarter.
Okay.
Go ahead and hang up. He done talking.
Can take it from there.
What you say, honey?
After the 3 day,
I'll get down
they have
there.
How much? Give me like 20.
Look, he's so annoyed that Dion is very frustrated with this whole thing, and I can only imagine why. But Dion is very rude. He's very disrespectful, but that's just the relationship that Nesto has created with his kids. So that's really his own fault. I mean, that's nobody's fault but his own that he has such a weird relationship with his children. But at the end of the day, Nesto's stupid. He's just dumb. And I'm quite sure that this will make it where it needs to go at some point because he really doesn't have any respect for the court system. He's not trying to work through this situation he has. He's trying to get up under it, be over it. He's trying to get around it. He's not trying to figure out how to make the best out of a bad situation that he has brought himself to by wheeling and dealing with the wrong people. And really and truly, unfortunately for him, he's the wrong person. He keeps dealing with himself and trying to figure it out rather than listening to people who have more intelligence than him to try to get him on the straight and narrow. Sir is just not straight nor narrow. Sir is all over the fucking place. And that's why he's sitting in jail for almost 2 years on some bullshit, according to him. Because like he said, there's people out here who've done worse and are on the streets. And you know why? Because they know how to listen, shut up, and calm their ass down so they can get out and be home and try to fight for their freedom on the streets. But because he can't get out of his own way, he has to sit there like the fool he is. Okay? That's why he's sitting there like the fool he is, because he is a fool. That's because he is one. And that's just unfortunate for him. It's one of those too bad, so sad, sir. Too bad, so sad. Okay. Anyway, okay, I think we're pretty much done. I think it's got like another minute.
All right, player.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe.
Okay, it's over. That was painful. I'm not gonna lie. It was painful. Okay. Guys, we'll have to get into some questions later. I got to handle my mom business at this moment. If you are in members or you just became members, you want to get into members, I have something special for you guys posted in members. I did do a reading of the first like 39 pages of Rodney Jones versus Sean Diddy Combs, the unedited, uncut, pictures included version. If you want to see that, go check it out. It's at any level of membership, so you don't have to be like level 1, 2, or 3 or whatever like that. It's just members. So it's posted in community. You just go, it's right in there. There's a link to be able to access it. And it was about an hour and a half. We did it right kind of late morning this morning. And some of you guys are saying you want part 2. You want me to just go ahead and finish it up, and we can do that. But that complaint is so graphic, we could not do it in YouTube. Anyway, guys, let me let these dogs in. Have a good afternoon. I will see you guys a little bit later. Drop any questions down below. If I can come back a little bit later, I will. But I feel like we are pretty much caught up on mostly everything. So you guys let me know if there's anything else we need to talk about, and I will get back to y'all. Thank you so much for the new member. I see you. Let me see. I see you right here. Thank you so much for making it official. DB's man. DD's. Oh, Didi's man, duh. Didi's man. Oh, excuse me. Didi's mom. Okay. Didi's mom, Leandra Robertson. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting. And Delicate Dell, Mama Mia is SS. Thank you so much. Y'all, thank you for supporting. Guys, let me go Let me handle these dogs, and I will be back with you guys. Drop any comments down below, and I'll get back with you guys. Okay. All right. I'll see you later. Take care. Have a wonderful afternoon. Bye.